I thought the effort was really strong. I thought that our guys competed very hard. Had a really good first period. I just really felt the first was going to be a key to come out with a lead, and knowing that we're a little short-handed, knowing how good that team is, and I knew they were going to come out hard tonight, trying to make sure they put us away. I loved our first. We had the best looks in the first period, and probably should have had 2 or 3. We had pucks open in the slot on Lally and on Riley Sticks. You got to give credit to Jay Williams. I thought their goalie, and then the 2 big saves early in the second when it was still 1-0. Woody and Victor. He probably had 6 really big saves when it was still 1-0, and then he allowed their really talented forwards a chance to build their lead, and I thought that was the difference. But I thought our effort was very good.
This team, in your opinion, do you think they are the strongest forwards you've seen so far this year?
I thought I've said earlier that I thought that Harvard had the best group of forwards we've played, and I think that Miami's rivals theirs. Harvard's are great, and I'm not going to say Miami's are better. I love Harvard's group of forwards, and I think the big thing about both is, I felt this way about Minnesota's forwards a little bit too. Is a lot of their best players are older, and you had I think they had 9 junior senior forwards in the lineup for Miami tonight. You got guys like Barber and Zarnik and Corrali, and Harvard is the same with Vesey and those guys. A lot of juniors and seniors that are really talented. So that's a legitimate top 4 team in the country right there.
It seems like the last 2 nights, the second period has really been like the bugaboo one for you guys. Is it a mental thing or just over the hump with these guys?
I think it's a little bit of both, and I think it's a little bit of also, I'm sure, you have to sometimes credit your opponent. Something we've talked about. I think that penalty trouble hurt us tonight in the second. I thought last night the trouble was our puck decisions in the second. Tonight we got into some penalty trouble, but sometimes that's due to your opponent. They didn't do anything different in the second. Anything that surprised us, but they played with such great pace. The guys like Zarnik and Barber were playing at such a high speed, and they got Louis back from the World Juniors tonight. That they put us in some tough situations. We had to take a couple penalties, and even though they didn't score on those penalties, I think that those power plays gave their offensive players a lot of momentum.
Did a pretty good job on penalty kill tonight.
I thought our penalty kill did a real good job with a lot of young kids out there, guys that haven't penalty killed much in their career. Guys like Riley Bourbonnais and Drew Melanson and Victor Liljegren. Not a lot of veterans on a penalty kill, with the exception of maybe Zach Schrader. Up front, and a lot, Prapavis is killing, Wilson killing, and I thought, overall, did a real good job. And obviously, Kazi's not going to let that third one in ever again. But I thought his response showed the kind of competitor he is too. And I thought he was fantastic in the third period.
Did the constant penalty killing wear the guys down?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I thought last night, the second, the turnovers that they pressured us into, you give credit to your opponent, wore us down a bit in the second. Then we had a good pushback in the third. And I thought tonight we just spent too much time on the kill in the second period. And what it also does is it gives teams with this, maybe they're frustrated. They only got 26 shots last night. They only had 8 or so in the first period tonight. Their offensive players also start getting a lot of opportunities, and they have the puck, and they have open space, and they're not getting hit in the power play. And even when they don't score, sometimes that gives the offensive players of the team a lot of confidence and feel good about the way they're playing.
You worried that you're never going to be back to full strength?
No. I have full confidence that our team, this group of men, will show up on Monday excited about what's ahead, the league play, and determined to get better. And we're still right in the middle of the pack in league, and as everybody knows, in the ECAC, it's all about January and February, and in league play, and then putting yourself in position for March. So that starts Monday when we show back up here trying to get better. I just got to chew on that. Made those decisions. Those decisions aren't easy and not taken lightly. And you know, and then after those decisions are made, my mind and focus gets to the group of men in that locker room. You know, and trying to get that group that we have this weekend ready to go. But you know, now tonight and tomorrow I'll have a little bit of time to kind of sort through things.
Is it the case of if you don't make the decision soon, they won't practice Monday?
Well, that's correct. Until the suspension is lifted, they're not part of team activities.
I just want to ask you about the autism jerseys. I mean, as a unique thing that you guys did tonight, I mean, was it neat for you guys to continually do this year in and year out and raise awareness and get donations to the right people for this?
Well, I think it's a really humbling opportunity to be part of something bigger than yourself. It's just that simple, and you're trying to. Yeah, we have a platform here because we're in a public venue and we get crowds and media attention where we can draw awareness to certain things, and we can create an environment that allows people in the autism spectrum to enjoy a big-time college hockey game. And so it's just, you know, really it's just an honor for us. We're really humbled to be a small part of that and use this venue to do it in.
Minus the laws, I mean, so that's to make you feel good about doing something based on raising awareness.
Well, yeah, no, they're completely separate from each other.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
The autism awareness isn't about winning and losing. We're not doing the game to help us win. We're doing the game to serve our community and to bring awareness to the Autism Society.